Live. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for coming to another live. On this particular live, we're going to look at all 12 zodiac signs, and I'm going to give you all the tea on what your person on your mind is not telling you. Keep in mind that this is a general collective reading for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So these messages may or may not resonate with your unique situation. Keep in mind that time is also fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed. Thank you all so much for coming. I see that we have a few beautiful souls already here on the live. Hey, y'all. You guys look like you guys are ready. Yeah. And y'all, I just woke up. I'm going to just tell you the truth. I just woke up from a nap, a little power nap. And I'm still sleepy, but I'm here. I got my little refresher, my fake Starbucks refresher. It's really like if you ever go to get those loaded teas, you know how they have these different places where you can get the loaded teas. They give you a little burst of energy. Well, at the Kroger that I go to, they have these little Dunkin' Donut pods, and it's called a refresher. And so it's supposed to be like a loaded tea, and it gets me going. So this is not drink. This is tea. This is tea. It is not alcohol. It is not juice. Hey, Miss Nolan. Hey. You made a live, Miss Nolan. You made a live. Woo. Who else we got here? We have Cassandra. Hey. Who is a member of our soul tribe. We got T Rose here holding it down. One of our amazing mods. We also have Mama Lisa, one of our other amazing mods. They're going to keep all of you guys in line, all you haters and folks out there that got all these questions and don't know what's going on. And of course, we have some other beautiful souls, as well as Tess, who is one of our other amazing Soul Tribe members. Thank you so much for coming and supporting the channel, you guys. And who else we got here, y'all? People trickling on in. I just went live. Stephanie, hey! Hey, Stephanie. So cute. The little emoji with the eyes, with the little hearts. Moon Goddess, how you doing? Hey, Julie, what up, what up? Good to see everybody here. As we get this thing going, just to remind you guys that, again, this is going to be Aries all the way to Pisces. I'm going to get this live going. Today, we're going to use oracle cards as well as tarot cards to share the messages you need to hear. I'm going to use one of the more popular decks. This is the True Emotion Oracle deck. And for those that are interested in a really cool fancy tarot deck, I do sell this waterproof tarot deck on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. You guys should get one because it includes a cheat sheet as well as an autographed tarot deck with a beautiful message from your girl. And not only that, I will bless it, make sure it's clear of all negative energy with pure intentions of giving you all the guidance and clarity you need on your journey as a tarot reader. We've had a couple of orders lately, which is really, really cool, especially from people. I got people that are just fans that just ordered the deck. They're not even tarot readers. They're like, I just like you, Mika, so I just got me a deck. I was like, okay. Currently right now in stock, I have I have 4 left, but I'm definitely going to be ordering some more because they are selling fast, a lot faster than I thought. And we're going to be using it today on the channel. And I'll have the link and the information in the description box below for those that are interested. But I love it because it's waterproof. It's very light. It's very slick. It is a conversational piece. And it's also very pretty. Look how pretty it is, guys. You see how pretty this deck is? Gorgeous. You got to get you one. So MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com is the website where you can go ahead and get you one. Very beautiful. Exactly, Julie. Very beautiful. And for those that are learning tarot, it's the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is the one I recommend if you are a student in my tarot reading course, the one that I recommend you learn tarot with. So not only could you get your deck, you can also purchase my tarot reading course at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. If you get the deck and you're like, wait a second, I got the cheat sheet that comes along with the deck. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. But wait, how do I do this thing, this tarot thing, the cool stuff that Mika be doing? Well, as you guys know, I got a course for that. So if you want to go ahead and get you a spot as a student in my course, it is self-paced, it's pre-recorded, and it includes a bunch of resources. So all of that information, I just dropped it into the live chat for those that are interested. And it's also in the description box below of every single video, because as you guys know, I'm all about uplifting the collective. I'm not just here to read tarot and entertain you guys. I'm also here because I want to educate people and really help people that really want to go on that spiritual healing and path of getting the knowledge and the wisdom they need to not only like help themselves, but if you want to branch out and start your own tarot reading business, it's a great way to get things started and have a, you know, a guide along the way. So you're not doing it by yourself, which is really, really nice. So yeah, check it out, guys. All that link and everything is down in the description box below. Enough of me talking, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the tea for tonight? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's starting off with Aries. Hey, DP. DP made it, y'all. DP made it. Juan. Hey, Juan. I know you missed the last reading, Juan. I know. It's okay, though. I hope you were able to catch the replay. And I'm glad you say that, because if anybody has missed any of my readings, what are you doing? You need to go ahead and hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any readings and you stay on top of it, because you know I go live just about every single day. Jamaica Mon! How you doing, Mon? Hey, Mon. I actually went on a trip to Jamaica one time. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. Okay, here we go. What go on, Jamaica? What go on? Miss Nolan says, thanks for sharing. Let's get into it. I want a deck of your cards. Cool. Okay, Miss Nolan, I got you. I'll send you a deck. Okay, let's do it. I did bless the deck a little bit, but I feel like I need to bless the deck again. We're in Mercury retrograde, so the energy is very strong. And I know, like, during retrograde, as a spiritually tapped in person, my energy gets really drained really fast. And sometimes I tend to lose focus and my communication doesn't come clear. So I'm sorry, guys, but I feel like I need to bless the deck one more time. So sorry for the delay, Aries, but we're going to get into it just a second. Just hold that thought. Divine spirit guides and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers as I tap into the divination of tarot, removing all negative energies sent to me and my viewers. It's not welcome here. We return all negative energies to the sender tenfold. May the sacredness of this tarot reading and the intuitive downloads coming through bring the clear and concise messages my viewers need to hear. Thank you. Amen, amen. All right, let's do it. Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Aries and the person that's on Aries' mind right now in this moment? What are they not telling Aries? We have Divine Feminine. And we have Under Pressure, Anxiety, Decisions, Time Running Out. So there's a couple of things that I'm picking up about your person. One thing for sure, they look at you, Aries, as a divine being. You're very solid, very secure, stable, have it going on. You're the true definition of the person that they say, I really respect, I really admire. And this person, for some reason, feels like you're getting away. Time is running out. They're anxious. They're spiraling. I'm picking up an energy of possibly they've done or said something to push you away. And they didn't appreciate you until you start pulling your energy back. They didn't appreciate you until you started pulling you back. So time is running out. So let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this energy. What is this person not telling Aries with this divine feminine under pressure? We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Cups. The Five of Wands. Underneath the deck, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Ah, thank you so much for the pumpkin spice latte. Thank you, Mr. Pops. So like I said, Aries, this is someone that regrets pushing you away. You, Aries, were this person's wish fulfillment. And they're kind of beating themselves up because they screwed up a beautiful thing. Can you tell me a little bit about this Five of Wands, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like this person avoided committing to you. They were playing too many games with you, being manipulative. And they took it too far. So they may be missing out on a divine emperor or a divine empress, which is you. Yeah. Do you want to know why this person treated you the way they did, Aries? They loved your energy for being so strong, so powerful, so independent, having it all together. But this was also the very thing that they hated about you the most. It was almost like it made them feel inferior. It made them feel like they didn't have as much as you had or couldn't be as great as you were. It threw their energy off. It made them feel unsteady, uneasy. So to get you to come down to your knees and beg for them and humble you is the very thing that this person needed you to do, Aries. in order to feel great. But at the same time, what you don't know and what they're not telling you is that you've humbled them, because an empress or an emperor doesn't chase. An emperor or an empress is impressed. You're not going to chase this person. You're not going to beg this person back. You're not going to try to make this person see your worth and value. You just said, fine. If you don't see what I got going on over here, that's your problem. And now they see they played themselves. Tell me more about this person with this 9 of Cups. Oh. The fact that you had it together. You were very generous, selfless, giving. And oh boy, look at this person in this card, Aries. Look at him. That's your person. Like, oh shoot, what did I do? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, was Aries really an empress or an emperor this whole time? Oh, hell no. I messed up. Yeah, they messed up. You were so kind, I'm hearing, to this person. But at the same time, you are not going to beg this person to be with you. And I'm getting a lot of you guys, there were things that you told this person with the under pressure as well. This person felt like, you know, you told this person they got to rise up. They got to do better. So now, and you know we're in Mercury retrograde, this person wants to stop running from you with the world. They want to end the avoidant behavior, the running, all of that. And they want to try to mend things with you. See, there it is, the Death card. You can't make this up. It's kind of like I'm psychic or something. Just saying. With the Death card, they deep down want to end this. They're going through torture. Please, can we just leave the past in the past? Aries, please stop. Okay, all right. All right, you win. But it's not a game. It's not a game for you. This is real life. So with that being said, Aries, I think there's truth in what this person is saying and thinking. And what they're not telling you is that you really are a divine being. And you did put them under pressure to rise up to the occasion, to be with someone as sacred as you. But here's the thing. They couldn't measure up. And so they ran. You got to be careful with people like this, Aries, because it's so easy. It's so easy to fall into the trap of lowering your standards, lowering who you are to make someone feel better about themselves. And this feels like an experience where you were settling. And then you started getting frustrated, letting this person know, listen, you got to do better. And then it just became a big fight. Fight about this person's games. I don't know what this person was thinking, playing around with an emperor or empress. But the thing about emperor and empress is they're not ones to continuously engage in the foolery. They're going to only take it. I mean, their expiration date of the games are only going to be limited, and then they're going to leave. So they got the right one, and it looks like they didn't learn then, but they learn it now. Your person could be. We got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. All right. Let me know if it resonates. It looks like all the Aries in the chat are like, yes, yes, exactly. 100%. Yes. DP says, yes, Mika, very true. That came out. I told him if he wasn't where he wanted to be in life, do something about it. Cause those spiritual shots towards me wasn't working out for him. He's out. Well, there it is. All right. That's what we got for you, Aries. Great reading. Someone in the comments said, great reading, Mika. Yeah, I think that's a great reading. Very powerful spiritual lesson for this person. I feel like it's a piece of their karma. They're definitely getting karma handed to them on a silver platter, that when God hands you a gift, a blessing, someone to kind of be a relief to the chaos and the shortcomings in your life, and you mishandle a blessing, you gonna have to pay the piper. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to pay the piper. And that's what happened there. So, oh well. Taurus is next. What can we say? You're welcome. All right. Any Tauruses? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. You're welcome, Kiva. You're welcome. If you guys are new here, welcome. Welcome to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. I'm your girl, Mika, and I hope that you're enjoying watching this live. If you are, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel, because we have a lot of fun here. And don't hesitate to interact in the live chat. Share your story, interact live. Let us know if things are resonating with you. Feel free to ask questions pertaining to the reading. But if you would like a personal reading, you need to book a personal reading with me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. So no questions in the chat. No questions in the chat pertaining to your unique situation, but I would definitely love to connect with you in a private session. And they are phenomenal. Let me tell you, I have read for thousands of beautiful souls. So definitely check it out so you can see the best type of reading experience that fits your budget. And I look forward to connecting with you. Let's do it, Taurus. Taurus is next. Miss Nolan says, yes, true that. True that. She said, thanks, Mika, for the real readings. I know that's right. Bridget, hey, welcome. Bridget is new here. Y'all say hey to Bridget. Say hey. Hey, girl, hey. We also have Emperor Boyd, Jill. Hey, Jill, how you doing? Hey. Welcome, newcomers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, so that way you don't miss out on these messages. And also by subscribing, be sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. I go live just about every single day. So welcome. So happy to have you here. All right, let's do it, Taurus. Aries had a phenomenal reading, so let's see the energy for Taurus. And Dre, you're new here and you're a Taurus. Just in time, Dre, just in time. Julie says you love my energy. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much. Here we go, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Taurus and the person that's on Taurus's mind? What is this person not telling Taurus that Taurus needs to be made aware of, Spirit? Okay. We have phony, trickster, illusions, fairy tale. And we also have fed up. You know, this is someone who's been wearing a mask, who has not been totally honest and transparent with you. What they've been doing is selling you what I call a fantasy, telling you the things you want to hear, the things you need them to be. But what I'm noticing about their energy is not working out in their favor. I don't think it's working. They're getting fed up. Let's look further into it to see what's going on with this person's energy. Uh-oh. Roxanne said, oh boy, that's that Virgo she knows. All right, so we first have the Seven of Pentacles that flew out violently. This person's fed up. Y'all see the cards flying. That energy strong. Ooh. Okay. Tell your person to calm down, Taurus. We got the Lovers. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. All right. This is someone who wants to have a fresh new start. You know, they want to have a fresh new start in love, but I don't think they're going to offer much. And that's because they're really protecting their energy. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like it has a lot to do with how much they're willing to offer. They're not willing to offer much because this person may have not a lot to offer. A page is someone that's very immature. This person could be younger than you or very immature and not as established as you. So the expectations of what you're putting on this person to offer may be a lot more than what they actually can give. Okay. I'm getting this Queen of Pentacles energy can also be signifying you, Taurus. You could have been the more generous one in the relationship, offering a lot more, contributing more to this person, and now you're not doing it as much. And that's kind of making this person angry. So the illusion, the trickster, all that energy goes right back to this person making you believe they can match your gangster. Whatever you guys discuss that this person needs to actually do or offer and bring to the table in this relationship, they're not offering that. And that's what's kind of like stressing this person out. Okay. You know, with the Ten of Pentacles clarifying the Lovers, I think what they do love is the fact that you are a stable partner. You're one that they can build a life with. But the problem is they can't contribute to the life. They can only give so much. And see, that is what is the problem. You know, they feel like they're going to lose you. Because at first, I think you were honestly giving into it, giving them some grace, giving them some time, allowing them a chance to, you know, get their crap together. But let's be honest, how much time has passed, Taurus? How much time can you give this person? How much grace can you give them without seeing the results? And that's what this person is, all talk and no action. So yeah, they're upset and fed up because they're feeling like you're the one that got away. You know, they feel like they've, you know, bit off more than they can chew. So the best scenario would be someone that's saying, hey, yeah, I want to get married. I want to settle down. Yeah, we're going to get a house. Yeah, we're going to do all these things. And then time passes and it never happens. And then you sit back, Taurus, and you're like, You promised you were going to do this. You promised you were going to do that. And they're like, oh, no, no. Well, this happened. And, they're full of excuses, this person. And that's what they're keeping hidden. And whatever you have said you need is overwhelming for this person. So they manipulate you. They tell you everything you want to hear with the King of Swords. This is a very clever person. King of Swords in reverse is very manipulative, but they're very clever with their words. And they're very clever with keeping a storyline going. So I'm getting like right when you would call this person out, they would come up with really some type of phony illusion, trickster energy to have you believe they're going to make it happen. And you're sitting back like, okay, give you some more time. Hello, what are we doing? Are we going to get married? Are we going to settle down? Are you going to help out with this, help out with that? And they're like, yeah, of course. I just need some more time. What does this person want with Taurus? Trey says, literally that Libra. Yep. I think Roxanne agrees it's her reading as well. So Spirit, what does this person really want with Taurus? Roxanne says, help, you're so accurate. I think this person wants you to drop your guard. Give them grace. Stop being so guarded and closed off and hesitant. Like, just keep doing what you've been doing. I enjoyed it there in the past. I loved it when you were the old Taurus, when you were doing all the things and letting me get away with all that crap. I don't think that's going to happen. One Earth Change says, oh, child, nah. Oh, child, nah. For those that want to know, this person could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can also be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Heavy on the earth sign energy and the air sign energy. Doesn't have to be this signs, but that's predominantly coming through in the reading today. All right. Let me know, Taurus, if this is your story, especially if you're watching the recording. We're headed off to do Gemini next. Whoop, whoop. Be careful of the phony trickster that's fed up with you. All right, guys, we are on a roll. There's something very powerful that we can learn from that reading, Taurus, and that's all about really not ignoring the red flags. When someone you're talking to shows you they're not consistent with the actions matching their words, you're talking about a manipulator. You're talking about somebody that's pulling your leg, that's future faking, that's giving you false hope, false promises. They're full of crap. And when you have people that's acting like that, that means that they're just telling you everything you want to hear. And you got to really evaluate the situation and ask yourself, are they really trying to play me for a fool? And the answer is more than likely, yes, they are. So you have to make sure in the future, I think there's a very powerful lesson from that experience that we all can learn collective, that if we're out here dating and we see people not showing up for us consistently with what they say they're going to do, they're lying. That is a lie. The lie detector results came back and it determined that was a lie. That was a lie, baby. That was a lie. They lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Woo! Dre says, girl, thank you. Needed to finally realize this. Yeah, it sucks though, because I think at the end of the day, we all want to believe that people have good intentions and that they're going to do the things that we would do, which would be honest and loyal and true. But everybody doesn't operate that way. And so when it comes to dating and relationships, and this is not just romantic, but family, friends, whoever, Pay attention to people's actions and their behaviors. That speaks volumes of who they really are and what they're really about, you know? It really does. All right, here we go. We're doing Gemini next. Gemini. Any Geminis in the room? If you guys are just now coming to the live, welcome. And if I got any new people here on this channel, it's strongly encouraged that you check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs of your natal chart. So that way you can make sure that you are getting the most accurate reading. Also here on this channel, every single month, I do give away one free personal tarot reading. That's right. I do give away a free personal tarot reading. In order to qualify for the tarot reading, you must be subscribed to the channel and you must click the link that I just dropped into the live chat, or you can also catch that same link down in the description box below to get in the running for the reading. A winner is announced every single month. So be sure you get your entry in. You can apply every single month. You just have to be a constant subscriber to the channel. So a lot of cool perks. I like to give away a lot of free stuff. And speaking of free stuff, I just gave away a tarot deck yesterday. So, well, it wasn't a tarot deck. It was actually a different deck. It was a shadow work deck. So yeah, I love to give away free stuff. So there you go. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Let's do it. We got Jessica ready, representing for Team Gemini. Jody here. What up, Jody? We have Halo Talks. Tess says, like freebies. I like freebies too. I like to give away freebies. All right. Miss Dolan says, yes, yes, yes. Tell the real Mika. Thanks for the reading. You are on it. So accurate. Thank you so much, Miss Nolan. All right, let's do it, Gemini. Let's see what we got today. What's the latest tea? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Gemini and the person that's on Gemini's mind that they're connected to in love and romance? What is this person not telling Gemini? All right. We got phony, trickster, illusions, fairy tale. Got another phony and trickster. We also have side hustle. I'm getting a user energy from this person. That's what they don't tell you. This is a user. Be careful, Gemini. This person's an opportunist. They're coming in to finesse, to take, and not give. They look at you as a form of supply. So whatever you have that you're willing to give, this could be money, this could be a place to stay, this can be your passionate action in the bedroom. You know, we're on YouTube, so I can't say what I want to say it is. Let's get some more on this. What is this energy, Spirit? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. For a lot of you guys, it's just your energy. I think you're very giving, nurturing, loving, very kind, and they're not happy that you're not giving them that emotional support and love. They feel depleted, drained, deprived. Having to find peace and happiness amongst themselves. It's all emotions for this person. So for a lot of you guys, you could be separated from this person, may have blocked this person or cut them off. You're definitely not giving them the type of love and care that you did before. So I'm getting, especially since we're in retrograde, beware of this energy, because there's a strong possibility, Gemini, this person will come back to just get filled up again with your energy. Tell me a little bit more about this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. They definitely intend to give you some type of love offer. They really want to fight for this. They're not going to give up easy. But this is someone that's also very emotionally closed off. I'm getting their very codependent on others. And they feel like the way you're treating them now is unfair. Why do I feel this way? You know, why? Oh, I know why I don't feel good. It's because Gemini, you've blocked this person. You've set a boundary, a hard boundary. Let's see what that's about. What is this Queen of Swords energy? For some of you guys, this person has someone else. And you may have found out about it. For those of you that don't know if they have someone else, you're assuming they do. So the boundary is you're not going to be this person's option. You're not going to love this person, nurture them, you know, treat them like they're your man or your woman, and they don't give you their full heart, their full love. It's not fair to you, but to them, it's not fair that you're guarded. Yeah, they don't like this. They don't like the fact you're not giving them attention. It's like too much to bear. So what does this person want? Let's look at that. What do they really want? Is there something I'm missing here, Spirit? You know, they don't want anyone else. You know, they don't want to keep on with the illusions I'm getting, but they still are very codependent on your love. Very immature, very codependent, very emotionally immature. I'm getting this person is a mess. Emotionally, they're a mess, especially now that they are feeling like whatever they're out here pursuing is just not giving them the same Gemini feeling. It ain't the same. It ain't the vibe. And Gemini like, well, sounds like a personal problem. This person could be a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. They could also be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but that's the predominant energy coming through in the reading. Be careful of this person. People like this are energy vampires. That's what we're getting here. And for some of you guys, the side hustle can also signify not only the energy source that they're depleting you of, it can also be what you're providing, the experience you're providing. Some of you guys have really overgiven this person more than what they deserve. Like they haven't earned half of what you've given them. But because you're a loyal, loving, nurturing partner, that's just what you do. That's just what you do. But now you mean business. And I can't be mad at you. So That's what we got for you, Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. Understanding Reality 7 says, nice analysis, Mika. Thank you so much. I appreciate your feedback. Aqua Gem 25 says, that's right, Mika. That's right. All right. Jody says, you're on point. One of a kind, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Much love to all of my fellow air signs out there. Hate you experiencing that, Gemini, but it looks like you're beginning to see it for what it is and breaking free, putting a hard boundary in place. And that's so important. You got to put your boundaries in place. If you're just now coming to the live, hey, don't hesitate to say hello. And also hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We've gotten quite a bit of new beautiful souls coming through, and y'all have not even subscribed yet. Hit subscribe, y'all. Joining on the fun. Love to see you all here. Thank you so much for all the beautiful positive energy. Sending you all that back tenfold. Love all y'all. I saw somebody from Kenya, by the way. What up? From Africa. That's what's up. The motherland. I love it. I love it. We're heading off to do Cancer. So if I have any Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the building, you're up next. Let's do it. King James. Hey. Oh, King James. Smile, King James. It's going to be okay. Love you, King James. Jonathan, you're from Nigeria. We got someone else from Africa. I feel famous. I'm known worldwide. Hey. That's cool. I love it. I love seeing all my international subscribers checking on in. And here in the States, I'm currently in Mississippi. And right now it's 8:48 p.m. So I'm assuming if you're in Africa, it's probably daytime, maybe. So cool to connect with everyone from around the world. That's awesome. All right, Shay Smith is here, ready to roll for the Cancerian energy. I think we got some other Cancers here. I know, Shay, I feel famous. I'm really not. According to my 16-year-old son, I am a competitor in my niche, but not famous. I was like, okay, well, I'll accept that. I'll definitely accept it. Helen says it's 2:48 a.m. in the UK and you're watching me at 3 o'clock in the morning, girl. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, Jonathan, it's night. It's 3 a.m. in Nigeria. What are you guys doing? You guys are watching me at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Okay, Shay, you in the South? You in the dirty? Okay, Houston, Texas. You're from Louisiana. Nice. I'm in Mississippi, but I'm from Southern California. So I'm a California girl. Southern California girl. Yep. Insomnia tarot. That's what I feel like it is. For a lot. Look, sometimes I'm a teacher. So that's what I do in the daytime. I'm a school teacher. I teach high schoolers. And so like during the breaks and the summer months, like because I'm a tarot fan, I'll get lost in the space and be watching some of my favorite tarot readers in the middle of the night sometimes too. So I get it. I totally get the tarot insomnia or just watching YouTube or reels and things like that. So what better way to just pass the time if you can't go to sleep than watching Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. So I'm cool with that. Thank you for being here. Let's do it, Cancer. Oh yeah, Julie, they do love me. I can't get them away from me. It's like, listen, you got to go. You're not even in my class. Go on, go to class. We have a lot of fun. All right, let's do it, Cancer. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs What is the current energy surrounding Cancer and the person that's on Cancer's mind right now in this moment connected to love and romance? So we have what they're not telling you is karmic ties. Now listen, this card cracks me up every time I pull it. Y'all look at your phone. Everybody look at your phone. What does that look like? What does that look like? Type it into the chat. What does that look like? Listen, it's supposed to be a knife, but that don't look like no knife. That does not look like a knife. It looks like a snake. DP is a snake. I'm like, whoever illustrated this card, yeah, they could have did better than that. That looked nasty. That looked real low-key nasty. Look at it. All right. Anywho, it's supposed to be a sword. So YouTube, do not demonetize my video. It's a sword. It is not what you think it is, YouTube. This is a sword. It is not anything sexual. They haven't demonetized my channel yet when I show this card. So I guess they know it's not what I think it is. But when I first look at it, I'm like, what is that? What is that? Either way, exactly, Shay, it looks really toxic. But anywho, karmic ties, that is the energy. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the 20. Thank you. Salem, thank you. Salem. Salem T. Back to the read, Cancer. We have karmic ties. And we have Firestorm. Woo! This is an intense energy right here. Whoa, Firestorm. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Kaboom! I'm going to be honest with you, Cancer. Your person is going through it. They're going through it. They can't stop thinking about you. And more than anything, they can't stop thinking about the ending you guys had and the chaos that they have caused by being very karmic and low vibrational. It's a rude awakening for this person, their toxic ways. And I think they're spiraling because they're kind of seeing a little bit of a different perspective about how they could have treated you better. Because that addictive energy is they don't want to lose you. That's the thing. Yeah, it feels very karmic. This connection feels very karmic to me. Big shout out to Salem T for the 20. Thank you again, Salem T. Spirit, tell me more about the karmic ties and Firestorm here. 3 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the 6 of Wands as well as the 2 of Wands. You know, this person goes back and forth. That's what you don't know about, like actually taking action or moving on. They don't know what they want to do. And I think that's what's really kind of messing with them, because they honestly truly feel like they screwed things up, but they can't stop obsessing about you and obsessing about this connection and how they screwed it up. Okay. So it's like they're They're upset at their own mistakes. They feel like they made some really reckless and bad decisions. They weren't thinking things through. And so the best way to deal with the stress, the burden, their mind spiraling is just to not really say much. So this is someone you may have not heard from for a while, and you're probably thinking like, what the heck is going on with this person? This person's having a mental breakdown. That's what it is. They're having a mental breakdown. Okay. Because again, it's like, I want to leave, but I want to come back. See that? 3 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. Make up your mind. I want to leave and move on. I don't want no smoke, but then at the same time, my heart is pulling me back to Cancer. I need to be with Cancer, but no, I don't want to deal with Cancer. But no, I want no. They're going crazy. See? They're going crazy. And this is all mental and emotional within themselves. They're having a mental breakdown. That's what they're not telling you. That's why they haven't said much for a lot of you. What really got them is being toxic. Like I said, being very manipulative. The things that they did that was karmic in nature. Can you clarify this Magician in reverse, Spirit? Yeah. This person tried to play some type of game with you by pulling their energy back. And they're like, okay, well, if Cancer really want me, they gonna come and get me like they always do. But wait, where's Cancer? Where is Cancer at? Hold on a second. And the Tower in the reverse. So this person has done this game before. I feel like this person has played this sick and twisted game with you multiple times. Pushing you away, avoiding you, walking away, and then you'll probably let them come back, or you come back and fix and repair the relationship at some point, but this time it feels different. Yeah, with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse to the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like this person is starting to feel the loss of you, for sure. What is this King of Swords? See, that's what I'm saying. It's like they feel like they could have given you an offer, a genuine, romantic, passionate offer filled with love, kindness, peace, passion. They could have did it the right way, I guess I'm getting. Spirit says that's the truth. And that's the truth that this person is starting to realize. Like, if they could do it all over again, they would have did it totally different because, again, they feel like they've taken it too far. What does this person want to do next? And then we're going to get out of this Cancer energy because this person is ridiculous with it. They want to apologize. Page of Cups, okay? They want to apologize. Now, a page is a very small apology. And that's only so you can stop blocking them. But even with this apology, I'm getting it's like they are very scared and very nervous of the rejection that's going to be associated with the apology. But they're hoping that you are going to have some form of empathy. Yeah, let's end the blockage. Let's end the overwhelming energy I'm feeling, the anxiety, the fear. Let's end that. Can we just end it already? Can we just like start fresh? Yeah, it's definitely a half-ass apology. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Y'all gonna see. Watch this. Yeah, they don't. Oh my. I'm on YouTube. I can't cuss, y'all. I'm sorry. 7 of Cups, clarifying the Page of Cups. My Aries moon is coming out, y'all. And I'm really trying to calm down because I just want to go in. But I can't. So, okay, let me just say this. This person wants to say, so Cancer, I love you. I really just, want to let you know I've been missing you. I want to just have a fresh start. But that's some bull. That's some bull, y'all. What is this 7 of Cups? Who this? You know what that is? That is, I'm going to apologize, but I still don't know that I want Cancer. I still don't know. I'm just going to tell Cancer what I need to tell Cancer to get Cancer to unblock me and let me still have access to Cancer. But I still don't know if Cancer is my person and the person I want to be with. I just need to get access back to Cancer. Because I feel bad that I've lost Cancer. It's all about them. It's not about trying to change. It's not them trying to do better. It's because I feel the loss. I feel the pain. I don't get that same energy that I get when I'm not with Cancer. And now that I've took it too far by playing games with Cancer, I'm still not sure. And for some of you guys, this is for a lot of you, they may be keeping you as an option. They may still have other people in the dang on mix. What the hell? I'm done with this person. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. And Aquarius and Libra. Let me calm down, y'all. I'm so mad. And I'm not even a Cancer. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad, y'all. I'm so mad. It just, it's like this. You have some people who operate out of a selfish spirit where it's kind of like, as long as I'm doing good and I'm getting what I need, that's fine. But where in all of that, Cancer, does this person check in on you? Like the fact that they've kind of left you high and dry and did you in? Where in all this apology do they say, I'm sorry, let's figure this out. Let me be an emperor, like, come on. Can you show, let me get a 8 of Pentacles working on it with my apology card? Like, no, I'm getting a 7 of Cups. You are an option. You are someone they're just not sure about. It's an illusion they're going to sell you and you're going to be in the rotation. You just another one of them other hoes that they just trying to figure out who they want to be with. Leo's next. Exactly, Shay. Is exactly it. And see, she said to keep you stuck energy. Correct. These type of people will be exactly, Shay. They will keep you as a placeholder. These type of people are equipped to have people in their energy just to waste your time. And you will be with that person for years and you will never get a true loyal commitment. They will still be looking for their person. And then one day, this is how it goes. One day, and this could be years from now, you thinking you building a life with this person. And then years from now, they go off and they find the person they want to be with. And then, oops, they gone. And then they go run off in the sunset with the woman or the man they want to be with. That's not going to work. That's not going to work for a lot of you guys. So if this is your story, run, bitch, run. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. And it will exactly, Shay. It'll be a never ending cycle of you constantly be going in and out, in and out, in and out, and it goes nowhere. And we ain't got time for that. Jamaica says, Mika, you're on point. There it is. Woo, there it is. Mighty, mighty Leos. So you have to be the gatekeeper always with your life. You have to decide what you want, what your expectations are. And when you're dealing with these karmics like this, you don't tell them your playbook. You don't tell them like everything you're trying to see them do and show up as. You just sit back and watch and listen. And then when they play you for a fool, exit stage left. Exit stage left. That's how you do it, because you ain't got time to be nobody's option. After all you've invested, because I feel like for a lot of you Cancers, you've invested a lot to this relationship and you're not getting much in return. So why are you there? You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to look at that. Always ask yourself. I pride myself on this channel always, guys, and say, if you're in a relationship with somebody, why are you in it? What are you getting out of that deal? Because a relationship is a partnership. So there has to be something that that partner is contributing to you, your life, the situation, to make your life better. And if they're not contributing much or nothing at all, then why are you there? You actually setting yourself up for failure. Why are you there? I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. I got my laptop on the charger. Oh, y'all, my leg is still bothering today. For those that were curious, I'm still wobbling. And it was freezing out here in Mississippi today. Freezing. But I'm feeling better. All right, let's do it, Leo. I know that's right, Jamaica. Jamaica says, I'm playing chess while they're playing checkers. Bloop, bloop. All the time. All the time. That's what they don't know. Y'all, hey. Y'all better get with the program. You don't tell them your next move, baby. You don't let them know. You don't let them know your next move. You just do it. That's what it is. Make a believer out of them. Let them know. Hey, listen, sir, ma'am. Hell no. Got the game twisted. Because they will run game on y'all. And you'll sit up there and be looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Like, what? Married, engaged. Well, you know, I know we've been together all this time, but I just don't think it's going to work out. And you've been with this person for 5 years, looking like a fool. It do not take a man years to decide they really want to be with you. Girl, what you doing? All right, y'all. Got to get that energy off me, y'all. That person pissed me off. Sorry, Cancer, but they did. Here we go, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Leo and the person that's on Leo's mind that they're connected to in love and romance? What is this person now telling Leo? Turning your back. Massive regrets. If you look at these two cards, you'll notice that these two people have their back against each other. So I feel like this is an energy of you and this person being at odds. And if this is your story, Leo, I feel like you're doing fine. You see this girl that turned her back on this person? She looks like she's doing fine. She's doing great. She ain't pressed. What she pressed for? But it looks like your person is in massive regret that they brought you to this point. Look, let me get it up close. Look at your phone, y'all. Look at your person, Leo. Like, oh shoot, what the? They say more than that. Yeah, I don't think you look at this person the same. All right, let's look at it. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Moon in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So this person walked away to get some type of peace. They felt like the energy between you got too hot and heavy. So I don't know if you and this person had some very deep and powerful discussions about this person's issues they need to work through. I'm getting they have a lot of issues and you called them out on their issues. And to like avoid having to do anything about it, they may have just like pulled their energy away. I'm getting this person when they were with you, they gave you a lot of illusions. You know, they said a lot of things, they did a lot of things, you know, out of fear. I'm getting. I think one of the biggest things that they kept from you was that they could have been juggling you with other people or were very unsure about you in this connection. But they were excited to get your attention, be, you know, have you a part of their life. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse to the Six of Wands in the reverse now, what this person isn't telling you is that, you know, they're not really doing too well. They're really in lack. They're feeling the loss of you. They're feeling the loss of the connection and what they received in this. But this is also somebody that moves out of a lot of pride and ego. They're very cocky, very arrogant. So when they left, they didn't think nothing. They didn't think twice about you. I think they just kind of felt like, well, you know, if I don't have to deal with Leo or hear what Leo got to say, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I can just go to someone else. Okay. I'm getting this is what this person does. And you may have experienced this multiple times where you guys get into deep discussions about things that this person has done or ways they've treated you. And instead of really addressing the issues, they just kind of like flee and go off and do or entertain someone else. Do? All right. So before, they were operating out of a very impulsive, cocky, arrogant, egotistical energy when you were with this person and you guys were in it to win it. But now it feels like this person is definitely seeing things from a different perspective, okay? And it had a lot to do with you realizing that you're not going to be a part of that. Absolutely, you're not going to be a part of that. And that's when they started really regretting doing what they did. For a lot of you guys, seriously, this person could have been entertaining someone else. So now what this person isn't telling you is that they want to come back. And they want to show you romance. I'm getting this is a very charming person. Considering they're a player, I'm pretty sure they are a good time. They may be very attractive as well. But the reason why is because, you know, they want you to continue to invest in them, give to them, build with them. That's what they're thinking now. What do they want to do next? Okay, we had the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So right now they're kind of feeling a bit stuck. They're not feeling too confident about coming forward because they feel like you're going to, you know, keep turning your back on the connection. So there's definitely some delays with them coming forward. In the meantime, this person is still definitely exploring their options. Knight of Wands in reverse. Trying to find happiness elsewhere, but I don't think they're finding what they're looking for. Can you tell me why the Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse? What are they finding out there? We have Six of Swords and the Five of Wands. They're finding that trying to run away from this to find peace is only leading to more conflict and chaos. It's kind of backfiring on them. The opportunities that they're encountering, it's not really what they want. They're not emotionally invested. These seem very superficial in nature, and it's just creating more issues for them. And that's where the massive regret is. They're not getting what they thought they would get. I'm getting they just felt like since they got someone like you, Leo, that they can just go find a replacement like that. Like I said, they're very egotistical. They're very cocky with it. They just feel like it ain't nothing. I got Leo, so shoot, I can find me another Leo. And they didn't find you and someone else. Yeah, big epiphany. And that was it. Tower moment. So they are thinking about secretly of coming back to show you some romance and charm. But it feels very superficial, you know, very charming, very lovey-dovey. You know, just it don't feel like we're leveling up. You know, it don't feel like this person's leveling up. So at some point, this person will probably try to reach out to you. For some of you right now, they're feeling quite stuck. And it has a lot to do with you having them blocked or you guarding yourself or making it very hard for them to contact you. This is a protection mechanism for them as well because they don't want to get hurt. They've been hurt enough, looking like a fool. Yeah, they've been hurt enough looking like a fool, trying to find someone else like you and failing miserably. So that's what they're regretting. This person could be a Pisces, a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Taurus. And that's it. That's what I got. Let me know if it resonates. Your person doesn't have to have those signs, but that's the main energy that came through. Also, those signs can be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign in their natal chart placements or yours. We have Virgo next. Do we have any Virgos? While the Virgos chime on in, just to kind of elaborate a little bit on that Leo reading, one thing I will say about people, if they choose to leave you, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Because that's a clear indicator they don't want you. They don't really want you. Because if they really did, they would never leave you. Because they would be scared that someone else will come and snatch you up. But if a man or a woman isn't taking you seriously, they'll leave you. But think about it for a second. If you were serious about your person, would you ever just up and leave them? Would you? Heck no. Because you're thinking if I leave them, they may leave forever. They may find someone else. There's a lot of things that goes through your mind. So why would you want to let somebody back that left you? They already told you they didn't want you. Well, you know, they said they needed to work on things. No, they're doing exactly what that person did in that Leo energy. They're exploring their options. And a lot of times they will spin the block when they don't find a better option. And you guys sometimes will let these people back. To do what? To string you along? They already told you they don't want you. They already told you they don't want you. Thank you, Stephanie, so much for the floating heart and the flower. Thank you, boo. I love the little gifts. They're so cute. I'm a little quirky Aquarius. I love the little stuff like that. But seriously, it's a big, powerful lesson that I think a lot of us need to learn is that everybody doesn't operate out of the same energy you do. And a real man or a real one, a real woman would never leave the person that they want to really be with. But people will waste your time. And that time that you're wasting with someone who has already basically told you they don't want you, those years you're wasting is time taken away that you could be with your real husband or real wife, or be with your real person that's serious about you, the one that's going to pour into you, that's going to love you, that's going to value you, that's going to be there for you, that's going to make sure you are okay and never leave you alone to be drowning in your own tears of pain. When are you going to say enough is enough? I love myself so much more than to settle for someone giving me a piece of what I deserve. Because there's somebody out there. And I saw somebody out there said they were going to give up on love. Let me just tell you this. If you're in that space of feeling discouraged when it comes to your love life, you just haven't found your person. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Spiritually, it means that spirit is still teaching you very powerful lessons that you need to learn about yourself and what it is you actually deserve. So each experience was very important about what it is you need to know. What is the difference between love and karmics? What's toxic and what's healthy? What's filling you up and what's keeping you down? And the more that you feed the monster, feed the toxic trauma bonds, the low vibrational energies of the booty calls, the situationships. If you keep feeding that low vibrational energy, you can't expect anything better. Because a real divine masculine, a divine feminine will not accept a low vibrational energy. So you got to vibe high and you got to aim high for what you're willing to allow in your space. It's not easy to do, but it's possible. And these things take time to get to for a lot of us because we've never learned how to love. We've only seen examples of what love sort of looks like through our experiences, through our parents, our experiences through people we know in our family or friends. But is that examples of healthy love or is that examples of toxic love? And we got to get to learning what is healthy love so we can break those generational curses or those self-limiting beliefs to say that I just can't do better. But you can. So you got to look at it from a space of I am love, God is love, and as humans, we all deserve love. But first, you've got to love yourself. And until you get to the grounded energy and the stable energy of feeling like you love yourself wholly, mentally, spiritually, physically, you're not ready to receive love. So you got to first do the work. And a lot of us don't realize it, but we're dealing with a lot of broken souls. A lot of people that have been traumatized, hurt, neglected, abused, what have you. And that's a time that you need to just sit back, reflect, and think about what did that experience teach me? Where did that experience, What did that experience lead me to believe about myself and about other people? Now that I know this, what can I do now to create the perfect idea in my mind of what I actually want in a man or a woman? And even if you have that in your mind, where are you with yourself? Could you be alone? And could you be happy alone until the right person comes along? If you're not there yet, you're not ready to date. Because some of you guys are scared to be alone. You become very desperate. Oh, I don't want to be alone. I got to find someone. Or, I'm feeling lonely, so I got to find someone out there to fill me up. No, you got to find that love and peace within yourself. And then you're finding a person externally to add value to your life. Meaning they may be good at, let's say, doing stuff around the house, and that's just not your calling. So now you got a partner that can add that value to the relationship. You may be someone who can't cook, but you may find a husband who is a, sous chef. It can teach you some recipes, and you're really good with, domestic things around the house, like the cleaning and things like that. Or you just may be a businesswoman. I don't know. So you got to find your match, right? You got to find the person that meshes and fits well into your life and what you need and what you want, and not settle for people that's not what you deserve. And I think sometimes a lot of us beautiful souls really have a honest and true gift of seeing the best in a lot of people, even when they don't see it in themselves. But you've got to ask yourself, at what point do I have to say, okay, this person doesn't see it. This person doesn't want to change. This person doesn't want to be better. They are content with being low vibrational, toxic, abusive, what have you. And at that point, at what point are you willing to say, okay, well, guess what? I did God's work. I gave my love. I gave my peace. And they're just not my person. And I have to just wipe my hands clean of it and walk away. Because that is self-love. When you're willing to say no to things that don't serve you. All right. That's my TED Talk for today. I'll timestamp it for those that want to come back and watch my TED Talk of the day. We're about to get into Virgo. Oh boy, it's a lot. It's a lot of work that needs to be done. I always tell people, if you need help navigating through some of this stuff, book you a personal video call with me. I will help you navigate through the steps, give you practical exercises to help you get to the space that you want to get to in your spiritual journey. But you can also book you a therapy session with a therapist, a clinical person that is really good with the human psychology, because that's really what it is. It's about understanding yourself, human behavior, patterns, childhood traumas, because that is a big part of who we are today, and doing something about it. It's going to be uncomfortable, but spiritually speaking, it's shadow work. And we got to really work through that so we can become the best person that we want to be in this lifetime to attract the best partner that deserves us. But wait until you're ready. Love is always going to be there. Your person somewhere out there, they're going to be there. But you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it. Don't give up on love. Not the happy poop. Not the happy poop. I love it. And the sun. Aww. Thank you so much, Julie. Wishing you all love and light on your spiritual journey, wherever you are on the journey, especially when it comes to love. Love is not an easy thing, and that's why I'm here to hopefully uplift the collective and get you guys to a better space. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into Virgo now. I didn't even see the comments. I know you guys were typing some things, but I was in the zone. Miss Siren says, now that I'm doing the work, I'm sitting back and waiting like a queen for her divine counterpart. That's the only thing that's worth giving to romantically. That's right. That's right. And you know, we can't just sit it at the house. You know, you guys got to get out and be seen, and people got to know who you are. But definitely don't rush, you know, and don't chase no man. Let the person come to you. A real man is going to pursue you, especially if you're a divine feminine. Let them court you. Let them treat you like the queen that they are. Miss Siren is absolutely correct. All right, let's do it, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo, for your patience. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Virgo and the person that is on Virgo's mind as it relates to love and romance? We have closing this cycle. And we have wish. So I'm getting the person that you're thinking about really secretly wants to find a way to leave the past in the past. Okay. Like there definitely has been some issues between you and this person. Um, and they just want to bring closure to that and hopefully have some type of new start. So let's see what this is about. Get some tarot on this. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this closing this cycle and wish. We have the Fool in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's like this person definitely wants a new start with you. They do. That's why they're saying, let's end the foolishness from the past. They know that it was just a bad run with you in the past, and they just want to bring that to a close and hope that you can find somewhere in your heart to forgive them, because it's really taking a toll on them. This guarded energy you're giving off. They're like, can you please just drop it already? This guarded energy. So this person definitely wants a new start. You know, the Fool card is the first card in the major arcana, and it's also the first card in the tarot deck. And it speaks of the Fool's journey, which is the beginning of a new cycle. So the fact that the Fool is in the reverse, this tells me that this person is really hesitant of this new start because there seems to be some type of unfinished business between you two in the past that has not been closed out. So you have not forgiven them. You haven't brought closure to it. You guys just haven't really talked it out. So your other wish is like, let's just end it. Can we just end it already and just move on? Now, when I clarify the Fool in the reverse, I get the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Wands. So it's the blockage for them. It's the closed off energy for them when it comes to you, Virgo. The fact that you're so closed off, you're not taking action, you're not communicating, you're not pressed. And they're confused. They're confused about this new standard or expectation that you have. They're like, why are you moving different? You know, this is something I haven't seen from you before, and I don't like it. I don't like how that feels. So they're feeling quite stuck. They know you want them to move on. They're very clear about that. I think they know that you're done with them, but they don't want to be done with you. So what does this person plan to do next with Virgo? Fight for this. 5 of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So if this person has had some type of third party, it looks like that relationship is having a little trouble in paradise, okay? And that's kind of making this person think of you. I'm getting fights, arguments, issues. This person could be kicked out of the house if this person lived with this person. I don't know what that's about, but it's like they're just having a lot of issues with this third party. And so they're like saying, listen, I want to fight for the relationship with Virgo because I have nothing to lose. So please work with me. You see the three pentacles. So it's like they're still in it with the other person while they're trying to come back to you and work on things with you. But you won't know this. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity. Give me a new chance. Give me a fresh start. So we're in Mercury retrograde right now. And as you guys know, with Mercury retrograde, the the blast from the past, the headache from the past for some of you Virgos is coming back. And that's because this person's having an issue with this old Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, Queen of Wands in reverse is just a booty call. It's very superficial. It's someone that's sexy, having a little fun, but it's not someone you want to take home to mama or marry or be with. I don't know what this person was thinking, Virgo, because I already know, Virgo, you ain't on that time. But that's what they went off to. And I know for a lot of people, when they go to a karmic, a lot of times they'll lower their standards because it's easier. So that's what I'm feeling like. It was just an easier person to deal with until it wasn't. Now this person is pissed off at your person. So yeah, they want to work on it with you. Okay. But can we all just get along? Okay. All right. Your choice, Virgo. This person could be a fellow earth sign such as yourself, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Also getting air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a little fire here. A little fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. It could be any sign, of course, but predominantly earth and air. Earth and air. Let me know if it resonates. We have, is it Nada or Nada? I'll just say Nada. Says, oh yeah, I can feel they're coming back, but access is denied. I feel that, Virgo. I feel like you're going to continue to deny access. This person, no, like I said, you definitely have this person blocked and they're pissed off about it, but they're going to try it. Oh, well. Okay, guys. It's Nada. Nat. Or not. Nat. I'll just say Nat. I will butcher a name on the channel, y'all. Y'all be having some names, and I'm like, I don't even know what y'all be trying to say your name is on these names. Miriam says, you are so right. Yeah. You got to stand your ground with idiots like this. Like, how dare you? How dare you go off and try to be with somebody else, then you and that person about to kill each other, and now you want to come back to Virgo's house. Get on somewhere with that. So it seems like a desperate situation. It's an emergency situation. All right, Libras are next. Libra. All right, here we go, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Libra and the person that's on their mind as it relates to their love and romance life? What is this person not telling Libra? We have side hustle. And we have sex addiction. This person's been very busy. This person's been very busy, Libra. What they been doing? Wait a second. Side hustle, sex addiction. So they've been laying it low, spreading it wide around town. You know, I'm getting this person being lonely. So they just like, and it's like just reckless. I'm getting very reckless with what they're doing. It's a lot. I'm trying to keep it PG for YouTube so YouTube don't shut my channel down. All right, let's see. Give me some more about this. Give me some more about this side hustle, sex addiction. Page of Wands in the reverse. Go figure. Three of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands. Page of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, y'all. Mercury retrograde. Does it every time. Queen of Wands in the reverse. And the Chariot in reverse. So I'm getting this person is like laying a low, spreading it wide around town because this person is trying to get over you. You know, they're trying to get over you. And they're also, I'm getting, they're still keeping tabs on you at the same time, which is why they're all up in your energy, even though they're doing whatever they do. Tell me a little bit more about this Page of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Five of Swords. Okay. So this is like this is a mind game they're playing. I'm getting this person's trying to make you jealous. So that's why they're watching you, because they're hoping that you can see that they're hooking up or talking to other people, dating around or whatever that they're doing. It's almost like they want to get in your head. I mean, just because they're feeling alone and they're feeling lonely and stuff, they want to see you suffer mentally. So, yeah, the truth is, what you don't know is the blockage is they're not really getting much out of this. It's actually doing them more harm and good because it's very superficial hookups. It's nothing serious. It's just like a release, a fun time. And they're not getting anything out of it other than trying to get you angry or frustrated and stuff and pass the time. Yeah, they're still keeping the cycle with you open though. Because it's like they don't necessarily want to end the cycle with you. It's just almost like a game they're playing. Lord, nobody got time for this stuff right here. Yeah, they're trying to make you believe they're leaving, but it's a lie with the Page of Swords in reverse of the Eight of Cups. It's all an illusion to make you feel like they're leaving. Like, yeah, I'm moving on. I'm going to talk to some other people. I'm moving on with my life. And then they looking like, I wonder if Libra is stressed. I wonder if they going off on a social media. I can't believe him. I can't believe her would cheat on me and talk to all these people. Move on so quickly. So yeah, they're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're not totally gone for good. With the Two of Wands, this person is still considering coming back to you. What does this person want with Libra? Because nobody got time for this. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. This person doesn't believe that they can do whatever they need to do to make you happy and to really build and create a stable relationship. So they give this energy of not really knowing what they're doing. Like, they want to come back, but at the same time, they're like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think I'm good enough. I mean, they keep showing up as a page. I mean, how many more pages are going to come out in this dang on reading? So this person's very immature. They could operate at a very immature space where they don't even know who they are. They don't even know what they want 5 years from now. Like, they don't have their life together one bit. It feels like a teenager or a young 20-something-year-old where I had a breakup with my Libra. So to get back at my Libra, I'm about to wild out. But a mature man or a woman, if they break up with somebody, they're going to probably just kind of like go to their, go and get their money, go focus on their kids, go focus on their life. Like, they're not operating out of an immature space. This person is very immature, whoever this energy is for. And they're doing reckless things to hurt you, but they're really hurting themselves. And that's what they're missing. Yeah, they're hurting themselves because what they're doing is they're rejecting you, but at the same time, it's like a temper tantrum. It's not really a full rejection. See, they're pissed off. 5 of Wands underneath the deck. And that's what also makes them feel like they don't even know if they can commit to you because you trigger them in some type of way. And I think you trigger them because you tell them to grow the F up. Okay, I'm done with the reading, y'all. I don't got nothing else for you, this person. This person could be another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, or a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Tess says, yeah, he's hella messy and he screwed up big time instead of apologizing and fixing what he needs to. So he goes to distractions and options. And yes, he does keep tabs all the time. That's a mess. That's a whole mess. So yeah, you did yourself, honestly, a service by moving on from this because this person's not growing up. They're not leveling up. Even in their intentions, it still was page energy. So the fact that it's page energy, that tells you right there that they're still operating out of a very immature space. They're not trying to do anything about being better. They just still do what they do. And that's sad. Tess says this resonates 100%, sadly. And SB says, I hope he never grows. That's messed up. I mean, I don't wish bad on people, but it's messed up. If you were a part of that experience, it's probably hell of annoying dealing with somebody like that. It's like dealing with a child. Seriously, like a teenager or a 20-something-year-old. All right, y'all. SB agrees. SB said he wasted my time. And a page will waste your time because a page is someone that's still trying to figure out life. They're still trying to navigate through things. They don't have all things figured out. And I think this person is very immature with all aspects of their life. They just need a mommy. So if you were in this relationship with this person, Libra, you probably felt like you were this person's parent and they didn't like that. But they needed to be parented because they're a whole child. Not a man, not a woman. All right. a child, a grown child. Be careful with those people. They'll stress you out. Lee Williams said, yep, a 50-year-old time waster. That's a shame, y'all. That's what I'm saying. These are grown folks operating out of a very immature space. Like, grow up already. Come on. Nobody got time for this. So I'm telling y'all, my TED Talk, gatekeepers. Y'all the gatekeepers of your life. Don't let these people waste valuable years trying to save these hoes. Let them be for the streets. All right, here we go, Scorpio. Brittany's like, yay, we're on Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Nikki's here. S. Staten. What up, girl? You changed your name. Okay. One of my OGs in the building. I'm so glad you're still here, girl. I hope all is well. All right, let's do it, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Scorpio and the person that Scorpio is currently thinking about at this time that they're connected to in love and romance? What is this person not telling Scorpio? Sweet talk. And divine feminine. Okay. Okay. We're here for it, Scorpio. And I say we are here because I'm a Scorpio rising. So I'm here for it. I can receive. So what I'm getting is this person really wants to talk to you. They really want to talk to you. Like, and they want to have a serious conversation, I'm getting. And this conversation goes into how much they adore you, how much they like you, want to be with you, see you as their partner. It doesn't matter if you've been separated from this person for some time. They can't stop thinking about you. And I'm even getting like this person is going around bragging about you, like telling their friends or family how amazing Scorpio is, how amazing you've been to them, you know, how truly divine and abundant and gorgeous and or handsome. You know, you can be a divine masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. But you're definitely giving off emperor or empress energy. And this person really says you are truly their match. Yeah, they want to talk to you though. They want to tell you this. They've been keeping this secret for whatever reason, how they really feel about you. So let's see what this is about. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this energy. We have the Two of Wands. The Hangman in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So need I say more? They definitely want to work on building a life with you. You are their happily ever after, and they want to really, I'm getting fix and repair whatever has led to you not trusting this. They want to tell you that it's time for you to just trust. Here's the problem. Even though all this mushy stuff is going on secretly in this person's energy, they're going back and forth with the Two of Wands. How do I get Scorpio to see this. Like, what is the next steps I have to take? You know, they've been stuck in that energy for a while. How do I make Scorpio believe me? How do I make Scorpio know I don't want to have any issues with Scorpio anymore? Because I feel like in the past, there's definitely been some issues. There's been confrontations, probably drama. I don't know. There definitely was some type of big blow up. And this is someone saying, I don't want to do all that anymore. Yeah, let's end all that. I want to end all that, and I want us to get to a better space. And this is genuine. This energy feels genuine. It doesn't feel manipulative or toxic to me. I just feel like the only problem is this person doesn't know the right things to say to you, because you are a fixed sign, Scorpio. Once your decision is made, I don't think nobody can really move you on that decision. So I think what's happening is this person's in a predicament. They may have decided this a little bit too late. That's what I feel like. They probably decided all this too late, because all this hangman and indecisive energy is making me honestly believe, Scorpio, they've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm getting like a while, and they just don't take the action. They don't. I don't see the action here, but I see the emotion here for sure. Look at that. A lot of love for you. King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups energy. I'm getting madly in love. Yeah. They can't stop thinking about the past. And they definitely want to apologize for, you know, what they've done in the past. But again, what is the words to get Scorpio to believe me? That's what they're saying. All right. So what's the next actions this person's going to take then? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Cards flying out. Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. So I feel like this person definitely wants to stop being closed off, but they're still going to like fantasize, I would say, or ponder the right things to say or do. So it looks like not a lot of actions happening, but they know for sure they don't want anybody else. For some of you guys, this person has tried to date other people since this separation or issues. And even with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this tells me that's also something that they're realizing, like they don't want these other people, and they don't want, yeah, it's like eating them alive, the guilt. Like, dang, man, like I almost should have like really taken Scorpio serious when I had a chance, because they do feel your closed off energy. They do feel that you are operating out of a space of protecting yourself. And I would agree, Scorpio, you are protecting yourself. And I don't think anything's wrong with that. I think that you are just making sure that this person doesn't continuously hurt you. So, yeah. In the past, I think with the Eight of Swords, what they're thinking about is the fact that they were in and out. They were probably, for some of you guys, you know, being very impulsive, very reckless, having a temper, you know, just not really taking you seriously, taking advantage of you, and not really giving and pouring into this relationship fairly. And you had enough. You know, we all are human. We all have our breaking points. And I think for you, you reached your limit with this. So I think at the end of the day, Scorpio, if this is your reading, you've got to really look at the facts. You've seen what this person is capable of. And regardless of what this person is feeling and what they're thinking, they're still not actually showing up. And I would say that's going to be a hard decision you're going to have to make when they do. If that's something you want to risk, do you want to risk this person possibly changing and the big possibility, or do you want to just move forward with someone who's going to show you that they are going to treat you right the first time and consistently? The choice is yours. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me know if this reading resonates with you. We have other signs here, but that's the main energies coming through. Sagittarius is next. Tess says, we need consistency from the very start and trust. And I agree. And I think that's the thing for a lot of you Scorpios. You just haven't seen it. So it's like hard to believe that now this person is going to honor your worth and value. Your worth and value has always been there, Scorpio, right? But it's just very sad that they missed out on a blessing. But it's a part of their karma, I say. Here we go. Sagittarius next. Goddess 8838. Hello. Representing for Team Saggy Waggy. I think Nikki 1028, aka S Staten, enjoyed that Scorpio reading. I know I enjoyed it. That was a great read, wasn't it? You know, sometimes I think it takes a while. It really takes a while for people to really understand the value and the rarity of being with the divine being, because they never experienced anything like that. And sometimes being with someone of so much value is overwhelming. And that person sometimes doesn't even know if it's real. They're like, wait, is this real life? Is Scorpio really the real deal? Is Scorpio really my person? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I'm just going to push it away, right? And I'm not going to value it. I'm not going to nurture it. I'm not going to receive it. But that's the very thing that's going to have you lose it. Big karmic lesson, man. Big karmic lesson. Ouch. For that person. Miss Sag Girl says, I've been feeling so good. That's good, girl. Focusing on the positive and what I want new in my life, and not just a man. I know that's right. Also, I saw a message from Music Crank R says, Mika, you the bomb. It's Natasha. Hey, Natasha. She said, had a reading with you. I remember, Natasha. How can I forget you? And you said, hold on, I lost it. I'm talking, lost my spot. You said, had a reading with you. Want to say hi and love your readings and your light. Thank you so much, Natasha. Much love to you. Thank you so much for the support and letting people know your girl is the real deal. So if you want to be like Natasha and get a private, confidential reading with your girl, visit my website, MEKA'S, where I will go in depth. I'm not just a superficial reader, I'm an in-depth reader. So you provide a question, I go beyond that and give you all the details on your situation, whether it be about your love, money, career. I love to connect with my subscribers on a deeper level to help and give them the guidance they need, because sometimes these general readings are exactly that. They're generalized. So they won't necessarily get to the meat and potatoes of what you're going through. And that's why a personal is always the way to go. So thank you, Natasha, for sharing that testimonial. You can also check out more testimonials on my website, MEKA'S, as well as see some samples of readings that I've done with clients live. Just click on that link there. I dropped into the live chat to book your reading today. All right, Sagi's next. All right, here we go. Sorry, Saggy, had to sip my loaded tea. My bootleg loaded tea. Tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Sagittarius? And the person that Sagittarius is currently thinking about, that they're connected to in love and romance. What is this person not telling Sagittarius? We have family. And we have side hustle. You know, I'm getting somebody that is very codependent. So I'm looking at somebody that definitely looks for others to support them, whether it be their friends, their family, their romantic partners. And I think for a lot of you guys, this person, you know, may have even used you as a side hustle. Yep. So it looks like a form of supply. That's what they do. They look for people as forms of supply. Like, what can this person do for me? What can this person do for me? What can that person do for me? Kind of energy. Okay. And that's what they're not telling you, that they actually look for people that can support them or do something for them. So they've created like a community or a family of people, whether it's friends, family, romantic people, whoever, to help them out in some type of way. All right, let's look at it some more. Spirit, tell me more about this family and side hustle energy coming through in this reading for Sagittarius. Page of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So again, like I was saying, especially with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles, this is all superficial, right? This is not romantic. And I think you are a part of that shuffle. You may not realize that, but you were part of the contribution in this community, this family of people that they were benefiting off of. But it looks like you're not providing that experience anymore. So with the Page of Wands in the reverse, to the Queen of Swords in reverse, to the Five of Wands, you know, they're a little pissed off that you've decided to go another path. And I think it's bothering this person because they're like, look, I gave you a breadcrumb. Was that not good enough? This person knows deep down that they were not focused. This is somebody that lacks a lot of focus. So instead of consistently building, creating, investing in you and this connection, I feel like this is somebody that was so busy getting from multiple people. And this could be karmics, family, friends, like I'm saying. You start pulling your energy back. Whatever you were giving to this person, you kind of stopped that. And that had a lot to do with this person not offering much. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So now, with this Page of Pentacles, this person is saying, like, I'm really thinking about coming back to Sagittarius. Because I don't like this feeling of not receiving that Sagittarius feeling. They're very codependent. I'm just going to call it what it is. Like I said, very codependent. It's right here. And this is why you guys just can't really get on the same page. They have a whole different way they go about relationships. They look at relationship as a way to kind of benefit them. So with the Queen of Swords in the reverse to the Three of Cups and the Fool in the reverse, they're upset that you're not accepting their offer to reconcile. That you're being very hesitant with this. But they're saying, I'm trying to drop my guard, so why aren't you taking me back? So even if this person has failed finding a replacement for you or failed with whatever lifestyle they're going into, I'm not even going to get into that because that's a whole personal reading. For some reason, they are considering coming back to you for what was this Two of Wands. Okay, we have the Lovers. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. They just want to be like harmonious. They want everything to go as planned. You know, they feel like they played themselves. Let's call it what it is. This person knows you are bringing a lot to the table. You made this person very comfortable and they're missing out. And that's what it is. They feel like they're playing themselves with the Seven of Swords in reverse because they took it too far. And that's what they're thinking about more than anything, is what they're missing out on. Say about this Lovers. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You can't make it up. This person is not doing too well without you in their energy. Again, it's very superficial, this person. Very materialistic. What does this person want with Sagittarius? And then we're going to get out of this energy. Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, they want to kind of like let you know that they regret playing with you. And they want to try to be more responsible. So they regret kind of being in this in and out player energy or this superficial, like going or running around. They also regret the hot and cold energy. Yeah, they made a decision. They want things to be more stable now. They don't want it to be chaotic and drama filled. And this person plays a lot of games. I'm gonna be honest. They play a lot of games. I feel like this is someone that does whatever they got to do to get what they want. And in the past, there could have been a lot of you that fell for their games. And you would still kind of give in or give them another chance. And then they're like, yes, I got right back in there. And then you piss them off because they're very impulsive and they have this temper. And then they're off again, thinking they can find a replacement and they can't. So yeah, they definitely want a new beginning. Ace of Wands. Okay. What is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Okay, yeah. So they're tired of like you putting them on hold or blocking them or making them wait. They don't like that. But I don't think you're really interested in letting this person back. But there definitely is somebody. This is definitely somebody you have blocked, you separated from, you're at a distance from, and it has a lot to do with this person making you feel like they're breadcrumbing you and not offering you much. And I think that would be correct. This person's breadcrumbing their way in a relationship to benefit off of what you can bring to the table. This person can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm also getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It can be any sign though. A lot of earth sign too. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Primarily fire and earth. Aries, Leo, Sag, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. With some air. All right, Saggy. That's what I have. Beware of this person. They're definitely somebody that is very loyal as long as they're benefiting off of what someone else brings. And I don't feel like it's a Reciprocal relationship. Sorry, y'all, retrograde. It's not a reciprocal relationship. I feel like it's very unbalanced and unfair when you were with this person, and it's still going to be that way because they're just hustling. They're a scammer. They're a scammer. Not everybody's story. As you guys know, it's a collective reading, so take it if it's yours. All right, guys, we got Capricorn next. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Storm King says, does this include no contact as well? Absolutely. So in the reading that I just did for Sagittarius, I definitely picked up somebody that you're not talking to or blocked or separated from this, but I feel like this person is still all up in your energy because they are definitely wanting to benefit off of what you have to offer. Okay. And they miss that. And they want to reach out to you for that reason and that reason alone. All right. All right, here we go, Capricorn. Hey, Jennifer. Is that Jennifer? I don't got my contacts on. Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer, not Jennifer. Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Knowledge. 33729. A lot of numbers. Good to see you, girl. Tess is a Capricorn moon. Star lover is a Capricorn Venus. All right, let's get it. I feel like I got to shuffle these cards just a little bit more, Capricorn, because we've been getting some repeater cards. Maybe I need to like shuffle them like dominoes. That is a secret. Whenever I get a brand new deck, I don't know if I have any tarot readers that watch me. I think I got quite a bit of tarot readers. What am I saying? I've talked to you guys. We've been emailed each other. So tarot readers and people that are not tarot readers, but curious what I do. When I get a brand new deck, this is what I do. I lay the cards out like this on the table, and then I shuffle them up like dominoes. How many of y'all play dominoes? You know how you shuffle them up like dominoes? I know that's like probably not the way, but that's my way. And then I just fill it out, and I just do it as long as I feel like it's shuffled up real good. Then I'll take it. Get it like this. Then I'll shuffle it up a few times. Fill it out. Does it feel good? Does it feel right? No. Then I'll shuffle it again. I'll keep doing it until it feels like, yeah, it's ready. So it's a weird process. I know that's really crazy. And then I do that. But I also, of course, before I even do the domino effect, of course, I sage, Palo Santo, pray over the deck. And then, of course, sometimes I do like my prayer and my Palo Santo outside in the sun if it's sunny. If not, then I'll just do it in the house and open up a window. And then I'll pray over my deck and stuff. And then I'll do my domino thing. Then I'll fill out the cards. Does it feel good? Does it feel good? Does it feel good? And then I'll just kind of like keep using that deck until I feel like really connected to it. The weird experience as a tarot reader, though, is sometimes I really don't feel connected to a deck. Like there's decks that I have purchased, and you probably have noticed there's certain decks that I use more than others. And that's because I feel more connected to it. And I don't know why. There's just some that I use and I'm just like, it's a pretty deck, but I'm just not, I don't feel tapped in. I don't feel connected. So that's kind of my process. It's a really weird process. It's hard to explain, but it's, that's how I do it. And then when I do a live or I do a personal reading, whenever I do my personal readings, I use a particular deck usually because it has more details on the cards to kind of make sure I don't miss any messages for my clients. But when I do readings with you guys, I just pick the deck that I feel drawn to. Like, okay, which deck do I feel I need to use. Okay, I need to feel. So picking up this oracle deck, I felt like drawn to use this oracle deck in today's reading. And that's kind of how I choose. So that's how I do it. For those that want to know, anybody that's curious, I got some of my students that watch me, my tarot reading course. So that's my process. And if you're in my tarot reading course, I explain how to charge a deck, how to bless a deck, how to protect your energy and all that stuff. Hey Fred, how you doing? Oh, Kenyetta says, thank you for sharing that. I was just asking God how to activate my deck. Yeah, and there's different ways. People use a different process. Kenyetta, every tarot reader is different. And if you research different ways to charge your deck or to connect with your decks, there's different ways people do it. I also recommend working with it as much as possible. So I would not jump from deck to deck unless you're a professional tarot reader. If you're a new tarot reader, just get one tarot deck, really get comfortable with it. And I recommend the Rider-Waite tarot deck. And once you feel really comfortable with it and you feel like you know it and you get it, at that point, then you can branch out to the more funky looking decks, like the Light Seers tarot deck or what's one I have over there? This Might Hurt tarot deck. That's the deck that Fred bought for us for the channel. So yeah, just funky decks that have different signs and symbols on it. That's when you get more advanced in tarot reading, but just starting out. One deck at a time and work with that deck for a while until you really feel connected to it. All right. Here we go, Capricorn. You guys are waiting patiently. Miss Nolan made it back. Hey. Oh yeah, Fred, he did order his. Look, Fred, guess what cards I'm using? I'm using the cards that you ordered. Look, on today's reading, Fred. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and get you a deck, because Fred got his, I'm going to drop the link into the chat for those that want a golden waterproof tarot deck. It'll be autographed by me, and each order is included with a cheat sheet. So you get an autographed tarot deck as well as a cheat sheet with your deck. So it's really cool. So that's what we're using in today's reading. Those are my cards. All right, here we go. Here we go, Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn, for the wait. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Capricorn? And the person that's on Capricorn's mind right now in this moment that they're connected to in love and romance. What is this person not telling Capricorn? We have trap. We have shocking news. So this person is really keeping some things hidden from you. They got themselves in a predicament that they can't get out of. And it's been kind of throwing them for a loop. And they don't really want to tell you about that. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. All right. Spirit, tell me about this trapped, shocking news. What is that referring to for Capricorn's person? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Wands underneath the deck. Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords in the reverse. This person goes in and out of, wanting to make amends with you, but also at the same time being pissed off at you. So they're being very slow and strategic with how they come back to you because they can't get you off of their mind. I think the shocking news is they're shocked that they still care. They're shocked that they still care about you. I think it shocks this person because this is somebody who is typically like a player or somebody that is non-committal. Like this is someone that just kind of gets around, does their thing. They don't really get all wrapped up in their feelings and all that. They're just like, on to the next. It ain't nothing. That's the energy of this person here. They're so used to love them and leave them. I'm getting the word love them and leave them. That's what this person's used to. But something's different about your energy. I'm getting that they're noticing that they can't get you off of their mind. And I'm also getting they're shocked by your response. I think they're shocked the fact that you got them wrapped up or how you handled the situation. Yeah, it's like this person was waiting on you to chase them. It's that player mentality. It's that, love them and leave them and they'll be back. Yeah, Capricorn will be back. It ain't nothing. But as they wait, that's when it started to set in for this person that you're moving different. This is not typically what they're used to. And they're feeling a bit trapped with the thought of, I may not have it like I used to. I thought I can just move on. I thought that Capricorn would be stressed out. What's going on here? I'm a player. King of Wands in reverse, Like, what's up? So with the Two of Wands clarifying all this, I really feel like at the end of the day, you're dealing with someone who is very impulsive, very reckless. They have a temper and they just up and leave and just do their thing and think like it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. And now they feel like it is something. They're trapped. They created their own demise. They can't get out of this. No matter how much this person tries to talk to the next person, go to the next victim. They're like, I'll be dang. The trap that I was trying to set up for Capricorn, I done got myself wound up in it. See, they're so used to like women or men fantasizing or ruminating or being obsessed with them. But I feel like the tables have turned and it looks like this person is doing that for you. That's crazy work. Crazy work. I don't know what you did to this person, Capricorn, but they're stuck. Hangman. Woo! It's deep. I'm telling you, that's the trap. That's what they're shocked about. So what is this person going to do next? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Wands. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. They don't know yet. They don't know. They're hoping that they can keep all this stuff secret. The fact that they are feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, kicked out of your life, feeling like crap. They're hoping they can keep all that stuff secret. They're hoping they can figure out a way to maneuver all that secretly. But I think at the end of the day, you're dealing with someone who honestly and truly is moving out of an energy and a space of a predicament where they created their own demise. I don't think you're going to move on this, because it's almost like this person is still low-key waiting. Spirit says that's the truth. Ace of Swords. They are. They're still low-key waiting on you. What are they waiting on? They're waiting on you to give to them, to come to them, to be so generous to them and supportive and all the things. I'm also getting, for some of you Capricorns, you can be more stable to this person. I'm sorry, more stable than this person, have more to offer. And that's what they're waiting on. Yep, there it is. King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Come on, tarot readers. It's like I'm psychic or something. They're waiting on you to take the action and give to them. The choice is yours, Capricorn. I don't know if this person's going to be waiting forever or what, but that's what they're saying. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's pretty predominant in this energy for your reading. Doesn't have to be, but that's the energy. Yep, they are shook. They're like, I can't believe Capricorn got the nerve to be moving like that. Who Capricorn think they are? Who does Capricorn think they are? Standing on business. Got Capricorn messed up. That's who Capricorn is and is. I know that's right. One who holds fast says, yup, I don't give my pearls to pigs. That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. Hang in there. You got this person shook. You got him shook. Lauren says, I hope he's not holding his breath. He might pass out, huh? He might pass out. That's crazy. Crazy work, man. These people out here running amok. All right. We're heading off to Aquarius. Aqua Gang. And we got Janae that just popped on in right on time. Hey, boo. You finally made it to a live. Yay. I guess you didn't have to work tonight. I know you've been busy working, Janae, but it's good to see you, love. Hey, Shanice. Hey, Aqua Gang are in this thing. There go Mitzi. Okay. Long T. What up, what up? Where the Aquas at? Any more Aquas here? Come on, Aquas. Come through. Represent now. Represent for your girl. Your girl is an Aqua Sun and a Venus. Come on, Alienation. Where you at? Okay, and Tess is an Aqua North Node. Hey, Julie. Wait a second, Julie. You are Aqua Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mars? Dang, girl, you're weird. You're a weirdo. You're a freaking weirdo. You're a weirdo. I love it. I'm here for the weirdos. You know, Aquas, we love weirdos. We love it. And a Scorpio rising. Yeah. 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 My girl, Julie, we see each other. Folks just don't understand the levels of weirdness that we have. But we are definitely unique. Definitely. And we'll look, and very tapped in. All that placement right there. And then me, Julie, I bet you spiritually tapped in. Guarantee. I bet you know some stuff. And you a Scorpio rising? Folks can't hide nothing from us. They could try, baby. They could try, Julie. They could try it, baby. They could try. Truth, see? Okay. Just saying, folks be trying it and they be like, wait a second, how you know that? I don't know. And then the aqua side comes out when you wear the mask, like, I don't know. You know, Aquarius, we have this very, gullible look. A lot of us have really big eyes and we have big foreheads. You know, we look so pleasant and so gullible and so innocent and so sweet. But what you don't know is we smart as hell. We know some ish, baby. We know some facts. We know, baby. We know. We know. And that's why our favorite word is what, Aquarius? I know. All of y'all like, yeah, Mika, I already know that. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave y'all alone. Let's get to it. See, Janae says, yep, we do. There it is. Aqua game. In this thing. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energies surrounding Aquarius? And the person that's on Aquarius's mind right now in this moment that's connected to Aquarius in love and romance. All right, here we go. Get ready, Aquarius. Buckle up your seatbelts. It's about to be some mess already with these cards. I'm not ready, but we're just gonna read the energy. It says off and on, hot and cold, detached, ghosted. Phony, trickster, illusions, and fairy tale. So this is somebody that wanted to fake ghost you. They wanted to pretend like they were done with you, but they're not. It was all an illusion. It was all a mind game. This person, like, they do this. And it's a manipulation tactic I'm getting for this person. Because they're tired of you. So they just leave and they're like, okay, well, you know what? I'm about to turn Aquarius down a few notches and I'm gonna make Aquarius humble themselves and chase me. Who? Who gonna chase this person, Aquarius? Who? Because it ain't Aquarius. But that's what they thought. That's what I heard. That's what they thought. Wrong sign. Wrong sign, baby. Wrong sign. Janae, delusional. Delusional, baby. Delusional. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about off and on, hot and cold, detached, phony, trickster. Ah, look at how cute. Yay! I love it. Who did that? Is that Kita Boo? Kita, that's cute. How'd you do that? That was cute. Thank you, Kita. Okay, let me get back to the reading. That was adorable. Okay, here we go. Off and on, hot and cold, detached, phony, trickster, illusions. Love you too, boo. Thank you. What does this mean for Aquarius? Two of Cups. Eight of Cups. Queen of Swords in the reverse. I'm trying not to cry laugh, Aquarius. It's coming up. It's like right here in my throat. It's like right here. Let me breathe. Underneath the deck, we have the Strength in the reverse. and the Seven of Swords. Try not to laugh. Aquarius. The reason why this off and on, hot and cold, attached, ghosted energy is coming up as a trickster, because it's clarified in the tarot here to basically say that this person played themselves. Okay, this is somebody that really wanted a relationship with you, but have chosen to walk away from the relationship because they were pissed. But deep down, this person was doing it out of coward energy. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like this person didn't want to face the facts or face whatever you were telling them they need to do or what they need to level up and become. I don't know. Whatever the conversation was that pissed this person off, they just needed a moment because they were a coward. It's right here, the Strength in reverse. But with the Seven of Swords, it's like, I don't want to like level up and just do whatever it is Aquarius wants me to do. So I played myself with the Seven of Swords to the Six of Wands because I'm not getting attention now. I don't want to deal with the repercussions of my actions or my behavior or things that I'm doing. So it's just easier for me to just like secretly just not deal with it and be a coward and walk away. But they're mad because what they don't realize is that you're not going to feed the monster. You're going to kindly just say, okay, and shut the door and go ice cold and not talk to them ever again. Like what they thought this was. Now I'm going to be honest with you, Aquarius. There may have been something about this. With this off and on, hot and cold, you guys may be that toxic couple. I'm going to just say it what it is. There may have been moments where you guys were off and on before, and this person thought it's just going to be like old times. We get into an argument or a disagreement, and you're going to let me back. But you reach your breaking point. You know, you're human, Aquarius. You can only take it so far. After a while, if someone keeps poking the bear is going to come out to bite. And that's what it was. So yeah, this person now is like realizing that they really didn't want to ghost you. Like that's not what it was. It was an illusion. That's not what it was. This person didn't want to leave you forever. That's what this is saying. If anything, with the Two of Cups to the Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, this person wants to come back. They've had a chance to play the field. They had a chance to see what else is out there. But the truth is this person is, exhausted with these other options. A lot of them were actually out here, Aquarius, trying to make you jealous with these other options, but that backfired. Go figure. Because you're not even looking. I don't even think some of y'all even care. I think some of y'all like, okay, whatever. So now it's almost like a very gradual approach. This person is kind of conjuring up in what they're trying to do here. It's very strategic. It's very strategic because this person knows they done fumbled a whole blessing. Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Devil. The Devil? The Devil. They want you bad. Bad. Bad, bad. Hella bad. They're obsessed. I mean, who isn't obsessed with Aquarius? I'm just saying. I mean, but this is the problem, y'all. And they don't. They don't realize that when Aquarius is good to you, Aquarius is great to you. And it's genuine, it's real. But that's the thing that this person loved. You were genuine, you were real, you were very supportive. Like, they love that about you. But what they don't like is the expectation. Whatever that was, I think it's different for all of you of why you guys got into this last big fight or whatever. But there was something you called this person out of. For a lot of you guys, they were playing the field with the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person was not all the way invested. They were unsure about you. Knight of Cups in reverse can also be somebody, I'm not even going to get into that. That could be dating the same sex. That's for some of y'all. Please don't take it if it's not yours, okay? So this can be somebody undercover. They can be undercover with it, okay? But we're not even going to get into all that. But what I'm saying is this person didn't really choose you. This is somebody that was honestly keeping you around until they knew you were the one they wanted to be with. But then there was these moments where you guys would be off and on, right? And the fact that you guys were off and on, it made this person feel very triggered. It was like, wow, you know, Aquarius got the nerve. So check this out. I'm out this thing. Goodbye. And Aquarius like, bye, bitch. Adios. And then here they come back. Hey, Aqua, you all right? You doing all right? And so then you let them back, right? And then you guys try. I think this person does a good job of like really trying to make it work again, but then they mess it up because they're a Knight of Cups in reverse. You know, this is somebody that's not consistently showing up for you, being there for you. So I really feel like at the end of the day, what you're experiencing, Aquarius, is somebody who honestly, truly does have love for you and really is serious about you, but they have a really screwed up way about not having confidence in investing in this. So they show up by being very fickle. The emotion is there, but the confidence is not there. Does that make sense? I feel for Aquarius, but I'm not sure that it's going to work out. So I'm just going to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And so on the surface, and you know this, Aquarius, you feel loved. And it is genuine. When this person had the good times, it was genuine. It really was. The problem was it would be the little fights. And then it was like a switch went. It was like, blue. They went right out the door or they gave you a hard time. And then they would regret it because they start missing you. But it's genuine. They still have love for you, but they don't want to level up. So this is an immature person. You know, that's what I feel like. It's such an immature person. Janae says, woo, so on point. Keita says, so on point. So yeah, with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, this person's upset that you're going a different direction. You know, that you're keeping to yourself all that you were giving. Remember I said you were being very, very loving, very supporting, you know, did a lot for this person. This person misses all of that. But I think what they also miss is the fact that you had standards. As the Queen of Swords, a Queen of Swords is a person that's very vocal and very sure about what she wants. But after a while of talking, I'm getting you told this person over and over and over again what you needed them to know about you. They weren't listening. And it's almost like it went on deaf ears. So you had to make a believer out of them. What does the person want next with Aquarius? What do they want next? Fred says, absolutely, Mika. We were engaged, but she was too busy getting that attention from both sexes. There it is. See? She said she wasn't the person she used to be, but turned out to be exactly what she used to be. There it is. I told you that same sex undercover thing. I picked that up for a lot of you guys. That's not everybody's story though, okay? What does this person want next? King of Swords. And The Four of Wands. Okay. How many times does this person say they want to be with you? How many ways? Obsessed. Obsessed. They know for sure you are the person they want to be with. So this person like Aquarius, stop playing. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Talk about this King of Swords. Yeah, they don't want to let you go. They're obsessed. Ah. This is a horrible scenario for your person to be in because it feels like they waited too late. They waited too late to make this decision. Ouch. Judgment underneath the deck. Dang. You know, they had all that time when you guys were together to choose that they're going to just focus on you, build with you, be with you. But remember, I said this person was too busy with others or doing other things. So they didn't really fully trust, but it was a confidence issue. They were just like, I just don't know. Aquarius, you're a very understanding sign. You're not a sign who is going to just write somebody off for little BS stuff. But when they do major stuff, like that's a boundary. And I feel like this person has continuously, like I said, poked the bear and they kept trying it. And at some point, no matter how much you love a person, Aquarius, you've got to stay firm on the respect and you got to stay firm on the boundary. And this is one of those unfortunate situations, whoever this reading is for, where they've had to learn a very powerful karmic lesson that you cannot mishandle your blessings. You can't do it. If God gives you everything you want and blesses you with the love of your life, you can't treat it like it's another option. You can't treat it like it's always going to be around so you can just mishandle it all you want to. You got to honestly handle it with care, with love, with support, with, with gratitude and say, thank God I have this amazing Aquarius in my life, because I think this person would say that like they did appreciate you, but they didn't appreciate you enough until they see they took it too far. Sad situation here, Aquarius. Sad situation. And I had to do all them clarifiers because this is a whole mess. This is a whole mess. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Cancer or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let me know, Aquarius, if this is your story. Sending much love to all those Aquariuses that may have been triggered by this because this feels like somebody you did love at some point, but it's unfortunate, man. Karma, man. Feels like Aquarius is always somebody's god dang karma. Ah, tired of it. Here we are. And as you guys know, the roles could be reversed. You could have been connected to an Aquarius who did this to you. It just depends on your situation. Take it as it resonates. Karen says, it's my story. Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you guys, Aquarius, for keeping me engaged. It looks like a lot of you guys resonate with it. Before we get into the Pisces reading, I just want to remind everybody that if you've been sitting back and you've been watching this live and you've been enjoying this reading thus far, hit subscribe and like the video. Hit subscribe and like the video. So that way you don't miss out on other amazing content we do on this channel because we're about to wrap things up for the night. But I do hope that you guys do come back if you're new here. A lot of newbies that have trickled on in. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the support. Every single time you guys tune in, every single time you guys like, you guys are bringing more beautiful souls this way and you're supporting the channel. And I want to take a moment to just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to all of those that contributed to the channel tonight with super chats, not chaps. Here we go, retrograde. Super chats, positive energy, positive love, sending all that beautiful energy back to you tenfold. May all the love and light and blessings be given to you going into this retrograde and into the new year, because we are wrapping up 2025. Can y'all believe that? And as you guys know, with retrogrades, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. So protect yourself, protect your energy, stay prayed up, keep that old toxic, narcissistic, low vibrating individual, the user, they EPT done got cut off. They need a little help. Their car probably done broke down. Their cat or their dog probably died. They need a little help. The holidays are coming in. They gonna give you an old raggedy gift and an old raggedy card. Don't fall for the okey doke. Don't let these folks come back in the retrograde, y'all. I'm gonna just tell you right now, don't believe the hype. Some of y'all not gonna listen to me, but that's okay. Do what you want to do. You grown. Do what you want to do. You grown. No, but seriously, if somebody have left you, leave them where they are. They don't want you. Make space for people that value you. That is the big message for tonight. And I'll leave you with Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here. Big shout out to Miss Keita, DP, Fred, Mitzi, T Rose, Lisa. Thank you to my amazing mods once again for your support tonight on this long live. Fred! Oh my gosh, Fred! Fred is so sweet. Now, Fred, you and these $20 super chats. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. Look at Fred, y'all. He says, "You're always so on point, Mika. None better, ma'am. Thank you for all you do for us." You're very welcome. And my heart goes out to you with that situation. I mean, that's very difficult to just digest. And like I said, Aquarius, some of you guys may have been triggered by that, but let it just be a reminder, because we are going into retrograde, guys. And the truth is, a lot of karmics do pop up. They pop up like a bad case of herpes. So you better stay protected. Stay protected. Serious. It's a real thing. Thank you, Fred. Thank you so much. And thank you to Salem. Salem sent a super chat earlier. Thank you to all of you. And even if you don't have money to support the channel, just by you liking the video and sending positive energy is so important. So if you're watching the recording as well, don't forget to like the video or just put a heart emoji saying, I love, You don't have to tell your business. It does help support the channel in any kind of way. So thank you for all of that. Yep, a bad case of herpes. Sure is. Janae! Oh, how cute. Now, what the heck is that? Okay, it's like dancing and stuff. That's cute. Thank you, Janae. Aw, Fred says, always such a pleasure supporting an amazing, gifted lady. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. It's about that time. It's already 11 o'clock here. I need to get some shut-eye because I got to go and teach the young minds of the future in the morning. So let's go ahead and get right into Pisces. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Pisces and the person that's on Pisces' mind that they're connected to in love and romance right now in this moment? We have memories. And old Jezebel spirit. Come on, spirit. What's going on? Now memories and the old Jezebel spirit. What? What in the... I rebuke this in the name of Jesus is going on here. Mm-mm. Not old Jezebel. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pisces. Was this person operating out of lust? And laid and low, spreading it wide? What's that? Let me just get some tarot. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person with the memories and old Jezebel spirit. We got the Queen of Cups. Ten of Wands in the reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Not the Ace of Wands now. Oh, Jezebel spirit. Wait a second. They still in the spirit. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't get away from it. The Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. Y'all, what in the world is going on with your person? They nasty, y'all. They nasty. Who is this? Ew. They nasty. Pisces. What this person isn't telling you is that they know that they were laying a low, spreading it wide, okay? And underneath the deck with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups in the reverse, this person is thinking like now they don't really want to like give it to the community. They want to just keep their magic stick or magic poom poom to themselves. Ew. I think it's because this person is realizing that they're having feelings for you. With the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, they haven't felt the same since you have been gone. And something's telling me that this person in the past screwed it up because they were just being a little promiscuous. They were, you know, getting around town. And now they're like, well, no, I really love, I love Pisces. They try to deny it. I get this as someone that tries to tell people, no, I don't care about Pisces, whatever. But this is a lie. And I think they're finally going to say something, even though they move out of a lot of pride and ego to pretend like they don't. Okay, this is someone that will never admit how they really feel about you. They could have suppressed their feelings. They could have kept it under wraps. They could have told people like, yeah, I'm single, yeah, whatever. All right. But see, the reason why they're doing this is because they also don't want to tell you that they feel left out in the cold. They feel abandoned and neglected. So it feels like all these hoes that was keeping them warm at night ain't keeping them warm no more. So yeah, this is somebody that has created their own burden by confusing themselves, lying to themselves that they don't care about this relationship with you. With the Page of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that lacked direction. This relationship didn't really go nowhere because this person was too busy exploring other people and other options. And now they're feeling the burdens of that. That's why they never really chose you. They wanted to secretly remain single. They were in a relationship with you, but wanted to be single. You know, that's what was going on in this person's energy. So they would go off. They probably on dating apps, talking to people, having little flings or whatever, telling people, oh yeah, I'm single. But they're really in a relationship with you. Okay. And that's why they never really fully invested, because this is somebody that, let me ask, why did they do that? Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Because they had someone else that they were juggling you with. Okay, Queen of Wands, and for some of you guys, it could have been multiple people, but there definitely was someone else here. Queen of Wands in reverse is definitely like another person. Okay. But now the energy is saying they don't want to juggle you anymore with this Queen of Wands. Tell me why. Spirit, why? Because I think this, like I said, this person's tired of being in this Jezebel spirit. Like they're tired of hooking up, casual, having fun, booty calls, partying. Like this is somebody that was partying, like going out, hooking up, doing stuff behind your back. Like this could be somebody that's saying, oh, I'm going to go hang out with my family, or I'm going to go hang out with my friends. And they up here laying up in somebody's bed. What the heliante? Oh, Jezebel spirit now. Come on now. Look. What is this Jezebel spirit? It just bothers me, y'all. What is this Jezebel? Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got it, spirit. Five of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that was running off away from you because you were being difficult. So whenever you were being difficult, they found peace and connection to these other hoes. They didn't really lead to much. It was just a booty call. Yeah, it was like false hope that they can get some type of peace or healing. But no, they were definitely in a delusional world, manipulating the healing process to feel like I'll feel better about myself. I feel better about the situation if I can go and just jump on top of, somebody else. What? Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Kita, for the gifts. Thank y'all. What is this? Let me see. What is this? Give me about the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it was like instead of dealing with the situation, it was a pride and ego thing. It's like, well, fine. You know what? Since you want to act that way, I'm about to get you behind your back. I'm about to go lay up with this hoe over here and do that. And they would feel good about themselves. Because it was almost like a get back. Like, yeah, I got your ass. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. What does this person want to do next? And then I'm getting out of this because I ain't got time for this foolery. Knight of Wands. Go figure. Knight of Wands, five. Okay. Knight of Wands, Five of Cups. So kind of what this is confirmation of everything that I've been saying about this person. Remember I said in the beginning of the reading, memories, Jezebel, and then in the spread, I was talking about how this person regrets in the past being in this Jezebel spirit, laying it low, spreading it wide, being community poom poom, community magic stick. So now they regret being this Knight of Wands. They were being a hoe. God dang it, y'all. What's wrong with them? And then they regret it. Look at this. Oh, I regret it now. I shouldn't have done that. Why do they regret it now? Because they want a new beginning with you. They want a new beginning with you. Now, let me be very crystal clear about this, Pisces, so you understand what's going on here. This person had an opportunity with you, okay? They lied to you. They manipulated you. They acted and responded in very immature ways when you would hold them accountable for some of their behaviors. And instead of rising up as a man or a woman and saying, you know what, Pisces, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna do better with that. I'm gonna, whatever. This person ran off and started sleeping around and dating around or whatever they was doing. Cheating, let's just call it what it is. And they were wasting your time. But now that you've reached your breaking point, they want to come back saying, oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Let's have a new beginning. What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, like let's move on from the past. So if you hear from this person, we're in retrograde, y'all. So this is why, as a collective, these folks get on my nerves and they're trying to come back. They're trying to say, let's move on from the past. Okay. Let's move on from the past and let's try to have a new beginning. But I still, with the Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck in the reverse, I still am not sure if we can build a life together. I'm still not sure. I regret being Jezebel, but now that I want to be in a relationship with you again, I'm just still not sure because I'm so unstable. Of course you are. You done created a whole mess. So this person is, I'm getting, trying to find a safe place to land at your house, in your bed, in your arms, in your spirit, because they have made a big mess. Think about it. Think about it. If you running around town, you on dating apps, you hooking up, you all this, you for the community and stuff, and all that superficial bull crap is going on, what better place to land than at the place that I know I got somebody who really loves me? But I'm getting loved. That's past tense. Loved. Is that what it is, Pisces? Loved. Past tense. So, with all that being said, you would be the perfect place to land. And they're thinking, dang, homie, I shouldn't have treated Pisces like that. Because now, for some of you guys figured out this person's full of crap. Now, Pisces probably doesn't trust me. Pisces probably doesn't take me seriously. I'm even getting this person hasn't really, communicated with you for some time. I'm getting like some weeks, for some of y'all, some months or longer. It's not been like a day or two and then it's like, oh, hey, Pisces. No, this person been running amok. And now they want to come and land at your house. Lies. That's what I heard. The devil is a lie. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Old Jezebel spirit. Yeah. This person could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. That's the predominant energy coming through in this person's energy. Yeah. Predominantly fire and water. Fire and air. What did I say? Fire and air, water? I don't know. Y'all, I'm getting tired. I forgot what I said. Take it if it resonates. That's the main thing. Signs really don't matter. Energy is energy. It doesn't have to be their sign, but it is what it is. Pisces like, nah. But seriously, we are definitely living in some very troublesome times right now. So you got to really keep your eyes open, your ears open, mouth shut, watch, look, listen, study, and watch for consistency and watch for people's actions matching their words consistently. If it's not happening, they don't got no room in your space because they playing you for a fool. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be tempting. It's going to be tempting. A lot of you guys are already feeling the pull of retrograde, right? You're feeling the draw. But you have to remember, if you feel drawn, remember what that person has done. Remember what that person has done to ruin, to hurt, to destroy the relationship, to break the trust, to cause the betrayals, whatever they have done. Remember. Because when someone shows you, when you see the facts, when they show you that they don't give a damn about you, when they don't respect you, when they don't show you real love, and they do a lot of this, don't be played for a fool. Because the moment that you let that person back into your life, that is the moment that they're going to laugh behind your back, cheat on you behind your back, and even for some of you, mishandled you in your face. And all for what? A day or two of romance and love, and then they go right back to their toxic ways. It's called love bombing. All for what? For moments where this person messes up and you have a conversation and holding this person accountable, and then they blame shift it on you. And they say, no, but this. That's gaslighting. The facts are the facts. You can't deny that. So many of us, as I've mentioned countless times on this channel, just really have genuine good hearts. But that doesn't mean that everybody thinks the same way you do. Of course, there are good people out there. So don't feel like because your ex was toxic, low vibrational, or a bad person, that the next person is going to be this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there are people out there who move in this type of way. And you have to recognize the red flags early to protect your peace in order to get to a better space of spiritual evolution. When you met that person, be honest, collective, it was at a very low time. You were probably lonely. You were probably desperate. Or you probably wanted to believe that you can fix this person, that you can heal this person, that you can uplift this person, whatever your reason. It was coming from an unhealed space within you. So now that you've seen that, you've experienced all of that, there's something very powerful in that experience that we can take and use as a spiritual lesson so we can be very clear and intentional of who we are and what we want. And when you know who you are and you know what you want, you date intentionally. You vibe with clarity, with confidence, with grace. And you don't vibe in that insecure, desperate, confused energy. It's growth, it's maturity. And sometimes we don't see it as that bad experience as being something helpful. We look at it as hindrance, but it actually was helpful because that has made you be the person you are today. Whether it started in your childhood where you were abused, neglected, assaulted, whatever, then you got into the toxic relationship, or you've grown up into a family where it's generational curses and all you've seen is toxic. So you don't even know what healthy is. And you meet that healthy partner and you're like, oh, they're boring. Well, they're healthy. Sometimes we get used to toxic and we get a rush because that's all we know. We're wired to be around toxicity. to be that young girl or young boy that got abused and neglected as a child. And so we're desperately screaming for someone to love us. So really, where are you going to step back and heal you so you don't become that hurt young girl, young boy, or abused person that was in that toxic relationship, scraping to try to find peace in someone else when you really need to seek peace within yourself and with the help of God. Good night, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, I do offer personal readings at my website, MEKA'S if you're interested. And don't forget that tonight's deck that was featured, this waterproof deck, can be found on my website, MEKA'S for those that are interested in purchasing the deck. Do know that the deck does come with an autograph by your girl and a free cheat sheet. So that way, if you're new to tarot, you can learn the ins and outs of the signs, symbols, and meanings of the tarot. And for those that want to dive deeper into learning about tarot and spirituality, I do offer a tarot reading course on my website, MEKA'S as well. So feel free to check all that out. It can be found at my website, MEKA'S. Currently, my tarot readings and my course is currently on sale. So check it out. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, collective, make sure that you take care of yourself. Until next time.